Grace, darling.
Hi.
Your vows were beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Alex didn't tell us you were brought up in foster homes. Not that he tells us anything these days. Champagne?
Oh, thank you.
Please.
My foster parents were great people. And, they did what they could, but it was always temporary. I always sort of dreamed of having a family. I mean, I'm sure Alex would have loved living in sin forever.
I don't doubt it.
But he really understood how important it was for me to finally have a real permanent family. And I just didn't want to let you down.
Grace, when I first saw you, I said to Tony, finally, one of our children has brought home a good one. And you don't know how grateful we are that you brought Alex back to us. But please, try to bring him back into the fold. We're his family.
I promise.
Oh, sweetheart. I knew you would.
All right, welcome back to our Humble San Diego podcast. We are your host, James Warney.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Admiral Atlas.
What up?
And finally, I, Wesley the Swanson. This is episode 226, Wedding Night Rituals, which will be focused around the 2019 horror comedy film, Ready or Not. But before we discuss the film, let's warm up with some of our usual segments.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
So, my man James, you were absent last week, obviously. So, welcome back. And
thank you.
And what do you have for us on the news front?
All right. So it looks like with the not so successful Fast 9, I've been hearing some things that's pretty horrible.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's going to be a spin-off series or spin-off franchise, just like the Hobbs and Shaw thing. But
Another one?
I didn't see the article.
But it's going to be following Charlize Theron's character, Cypher.
What was her character in the movie? Wasn't she just like a
villain?
Her name's Cypher. She's like a villain, yeah. I've seen her in one movie. I know she's in the new one, but I haven't seen the new one.
That sounds interesting, kind of.
Yeah.
Weren't they on track to do like a crossover with Jurassic World or something like that?
No, I think that was just a joke.
Oh.
No,
I know they said that you're going to see the Jurassic Park trailer in the Fast 9 film. That's the only thing that I saw.
Was it you and I that were talking about that, Wes?
Yeah. Or we and then I mentioned it to Chris on the
with the 21 Jump Street thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He
was
saying that he was like, oh, not like when Men in Black was going to cross over with 21 Jump Street. And I was like, man, I never heard about that either.
That would have been weird.
But no, I heard that Universal was considering doing the crossover for that. And I'm not sure if that is a joke. Maybe James is right. But I read something where Universal was actually considering it. But it's just like, that would be so...
How?
Like, not fun.
Yeah, like, yo, we're gonna fight, like, race dinosaurs. And he's like, how are we gonna do that? He's like, with family, dog. You can't
just believe.
Yeah, the fucking bond of family, bro. Go steal a car.
Go steal a Raptor real quick.
Yeah. Damn, Jurassic Rapper. That's too much now. You can't be doing that. I don't know why that's even considered in the universe. You might as well just do Sharknado.
Or just end the franchise already.
Maybe that's what Vin Diesel was ranting and raving about, how it has to end and it's going to end in Jurassic World. We're going to fucking get eaten. A fucking dinosaur ate me, yo.
Oh, man. But also going on to some more Fast and the Furious news, it looks like the Fast and the Furious 10 Part 1 and 2 will begin filming January 2022. So I think they're gonna film those, one after the other. But they're gonna release them as a part 1 and part 2 because we all need more of that.
I bet you it's just gonna pique people's interest, and they're gonna see it once.
No, I mean,
You know?
I mean, it makes sense to do it like that. I mean, Harry Potter was a success like that. Twilight was a success like that, where they're just kind of milking the last entry, breaking it up into 2
You can
parts.
say, yeah, you can say that like Saw. Too.
It's a proven formula. Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we have here? Charlize Theron has confirmed that the Old Guard 2 is officially in the works. I don't know if you've seen the Netflix film, The Old Guard, but it looks like she has confirmed in a recent interview that it looks like the script for the sequel has already been completed, and Netflix is planning to move forward with that. So expect a second one probably within the next year or two. I'd say I pretty much enjoyed I enjoyed the first one pretty much. I'm looking forward to a second one. I guess if it's as good as the first one, I think it'll be worth watching.
The Old Guard.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
What's the synopsis, or just what's it about, really briefly?
No, so Charlize Theron and a group, I think 4 other individuals are kind of these wandering immortals, basically, that can't die, and they've been around since like the medieval ages, or I think even before that.
They don't age.
They don't age, and they keep in the movie or in the trailer. The scientist is trying to steal their DNA, basically, and create basically like a
serum or
fountain of youth or whatever for people, and to sell it to
okay
governments or something, and so people end up trying to hunt them down.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I'd recommend checking it out. It's a Netflix original, right?
Yes, it was released directly on Netflix, which is pretty cool.
Is it a series or just a movie?
It's a movie,
it's
based on the graphic novel of the same name.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
I think you'd like it a lot.
Okay.
I think Anaris or Tiny really liked that movie too.
Okay. The name isn't very appealing, but
yeah.
Yeah, it throws you off from what it actually is, but it's good. Go ahead, James.
We got Transformers, the new, I guess, the next Transformers movie coming out, Rise of the Beasts. They have cast Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal.
Yeah, I saw that. He's going to be doing... he's like what is it, Transformer Gorilla? Optimus Primal?
Yeah, he's a gorilla, at least.
Like Beast Wars style?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just like Beast Wars.
I don't know if it's continuing in the same universe or not from the Michael Bay.
Please, no.
3 or 4.
I've seen
know
pictures.
If he's attached to this or not. Okay. I don't know if he's attached to it or not, Michael Bay. But, yeah, I think there's not too much news in regards to that. I don't know if you've heard anything else, or if you guys have looked into it more.
I saw that in the news feed. Hopefully it's good, dude. Hopefully it's in the vein of like Bumblebee.
Because Bumblebee is pretty tight.
Yeah.
Bumblebee was sick. Yes.
But I was backing Bumblebee when everybody was doubting me. AKA James over here was like, "Yeah, I'll wait for it to come out on TV." Like, thanks for.
I watched it. It was pretty good.
Thanks for the confidence there, buddy.
Oh man, yeah, I'm sorry about that. We got a trailer for Don't Breathe 2.
Oh yeah, part of my.
I don't
news.
know how I feel about this trailer. I don't know. What's your feeling on this, Wes? On this new take, kind of revamping the character almost.
All right, so I'm glad you brought this up. I wanted to talk about this on the show. I'm glad you've seen the trailer. So I really like the first film, but this film, if you've seen the first one, is kind of more so turning, the villain of the first film, I guess, so to speak, into like this weird anti-hero vigilante.
Are you talking about Stephen Lang?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did see that movie, but I haven't seen
the blind guy.
Yeah.
Blind Man, whatever you want.
That guy's awesome. Did we do episode?
Don't Breathe yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so this first of all, this new trailer came out of nowhere, and I was at first very excited, but then they're giving away way too much in this trailer. They like lay out the whole movie for you, or so it seems. I could be totally wrong. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie yet. It's coming out in August, so it's pretty close. Anyway, but it's also like just the story that they chose is kind of bizarre, because it's just like, let's ignore everything else and just go with this. So, you know, maybe they're keeping something like the secret formula, you know.
Is it a prequel?
No, it's after.
Oh.
Everything's happened, but it's basically, the trailer is like he's kind of taken in this little girl. Not sure where she's from, but he's taken her in, and they take care of each other, right? And then these people, some kind of trained assassins break in, and it looks like they just take her just because, or they break into his house for some reason or another, right? They steal her, or, you know, abduct her, kind of beat him up, and then it kind of turns into like a Taken type of thing where he's like, now you're gonna see what I see, and then he goes out. Basically, the film turns into I'm gonna go after and get like my would-be daughter, I guess. You know what I mean? And that's the trailer.
Blind Taken.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
No, it's blind Liam Neeson.
Dang, dude. Well, I mean, I liked the first one. It was really good in the first one.
Oh yeah.
So maybe,
but it's like a total character change.
Where we're supposed to like him, as opposed to in the first one, I feel like you don't know how to feel, you know, because you feel for him in some capacity, but he also crosses this boundary. And then in the second one, they're just like, oh, forget about all that stuff we've built up for his character, and just, you know, take this for what it is. And, you know, and I'm really sad that Jane Levy, you know, isn't, aka Rocky from the first one. Obviously, you know, she's okay still, but I don't want to spoil anything from the first one. If you haven't seen it,
if you haven't seen it, go out and watch it.
It's really good. But yeah, they don't make any kind of mention, and again, they could, and it's just a surprise, and I could eat my words when we watch this film, but I don't know. It's very kind of weird. And it's not directed by Fede Alvarez, who directed the remake remake of Evil Dead and the first Don't Breathe.
The first one.
But he did co-write this one. So it's kind of makes me a little iffy, like, why did you not want to direct this? You know what I mean?
It's probably a cash grab or something. Maybe he's like, you know what? This cow's done. It should have been done, you know?
I don't know. So weird. Like, we got a Don't Breathe 2, but we haven't gotten an Evil Dead extension. We are getting an extension of Evil Dead, but it's not the one with Mia. You know what I mean? After so long, it's just like, did you guys pick the wrong property to, you know,
endorse?
To keep going with, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, anyway, Don't Breathe 2, there's a full-length trailer that gives away too much. If you feel you want to watch it, or go in blind.
You know why I think they're doing that, though? Because the appeal of movies is kind of dying after COVID, so they want you to come and like see, you know, because people are on the fence, you know, because the first thing they see is the trailer, and they're always judging it. Like today I recently watched like 2 trailers, and they were like really long, extensive trailers, and they gave away a lot of shit in the trailers. But it made me want to watch the movie, so it kind of worked, you know?
Well, the thing with that is I've heard from actual, like, the studios will release their final trailer before the movie comes out, will be specifically, it's called a spoiler trailer.
Oh, really?
And I don't know exactly why they do that or think that that's a good idea, but that's an actual thing, is like the final trailer will usually be giving away key things that if you are a real movie lover, you don't want to know that until, you know, because it's like, I want to be surprised in some stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to see everything coming a mile away, because then what's the point of, like you were saying, I'll just watch the trailer, and then there you go. So it's weird. But let's move on.
I don't recall if we talked